Hey, it's Chris Heuer, and I'm here again at the Social Media Clubhouse, SMCH6, and I am just really loving this today. This is exactly why we get to do this. After meeting with the guys, the director of Insidious and screenwriter, now I'm sitting here with actually one of the guys I've been trying to meet with for about the last 3 months. You probably know this great product if you have an iPad called the Flipboard, and it's become your view on your social media channels and actually staying in touch with your friends. And I'm sitting here today with McCue, the founder and product manager, really.
Yeah, co-founder.
Yeah, that's all. You know what? You got to be careful about that.
Right.
I misspoke once and it ruined everything. But Mike obviously has a great product if you've seen it. If you haven't, essentially what it does is it brings in all of your social feeds and presents it in a sort of magazine format. And it really is actually bringing social media to the mainstream with many people. So we're very excited to have you, Mike.
Well,
thank you
very much for saying that, and it's great to be here.
Excellent. Well, you have brought us not only this great red couch.
Yeah, I feel like I'm back in our office in Palo Alto with this. This is pretty cool.
And we're going to actually be using this all week, so thank you for the in-kind support to our production here at the Clubhouse.
Pleasure.
But you're actually also just released a new version of the product, right?
We did, just a couple days ago.
And well, actually, before we get to the new version, why don't you tell us the story of actually what it does and what the purpose was originally when you created it?
Sure.
I mean, what were you setting out to do?
Well, what we were setting out to do was really take the things that all of your friends are sharing with you, and there's a lot of stuff that your friends are sharing with you now across all these different social networks, and allow you to flip through that stuff very easily, very quickly. And what we wanted to do was do that with a magazine-style user experience, because I love magazines. Magazines are beautiful things, and they've been around for a long time. And so what we wanted to do is take the sort of real-time, fresh nature of social media and present that in the form of a magazine, and do that on the iPad. And so that's what we've been focused on, and we're really excited, and we're just having a lot of fun.
Now, here with the new features, I think you've taken it to another level. In fact, we had somebody who saw the Flipboard logo down on one of the banners, and they were like, wait, I see that all the time on my friend's Twitter feed that he's posting from Flipboard.
Right.
What is that? Is that some Twitter client? What is that?
Yeah.
But in fact, it's not just consumption. You are actually enabling the social layer.
That's right.
And as I understand it, the new product takes that to another level.
Yeah, what we're trying to do is really help people curate great content that's happening from all around their social networks, and then pick the best stuff and have them share that with their social network. And so that's something that we really think is important. And so what we've been trying to do with Flipboard is really create this not only great consumption experience, but also a great curation experience. And we haven't done so much on the curation part yet. We've done some small things, but we're going to do a lot more, you'll see later this year on that front, all throughout the year.
Well, it really is very exciting for me to hear that you actually have integrated Instapaper.
Yeah, Instapaper, yeah, we've got Instapaper now, and also Instagram.
Really?
Sort of an Insta release.
Excellent.
So yeah, so you can flip through all the photos that your friends are sharing with you on Instagram, and we integrate the entire Instagram social network. So you can comment on those photos, you can like those photos, you can share them with other folks, retweet them, etc. And it's really pretty amazing. You can also search across all your social networks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Including Instagram. So, in fact, one of the things that's amazing to do right now is to search for earthquake, hashtag earthquake on Instagram, and it's absolutely astonishing what you'll find there. People sending, words of encouragement, thoughts, and prayers to people who are in Japan right now. They're drawing these elaborate drawings. They're taking a picture of it and then they're sending it out on Instagram. It's just yet another example of what's happening with social media, and we're really super proud to be playing some role in this, and it's just like I said, a lot of fun.
Helping people connect. So what's next? I mean, are you continue to expand the product and integrate different sources and work through that, or where are you guys heading?
Well, we've started to integrate lots of different social networks now, and one of the things that we want to try to do is help people make sense of all the things that are happening. It's great to be able to flip through all these social networks. Now we need to start to pull from these social networks and show you the stuff that's the most important. And we also want to allow curators to do more curation and have the even better ability to to find great stuff and then to get it out there and organize it and package it for their followers. So those two areas are going to be a lot of focus for us in the coming months.
Excellent. Well, one of the things that I've been trying to advocate with companies as part of their strategy for a long time now is the idea that Tom Feremsky introduced me to, that all companies today are media companies. Yeah. And you guys have Flip Tech and Flip Style and all these other media channels you've been producing. Yeah. I was wondering if you could take us back to the decision around when you decided to start producing and curating your own content, and to what extent that has helped you expand.
That's a great question. What we realized is that in order to be a serious company in the realm of social media, you also had to learn how to do social media yourself. And one of the things that we really focus on is celebrating the curators. So we don't do content creation so much as we find the people who are doing great content creation, and we bring those people into the social stream and help them get discovered, and package those folks up into things like tech, for example, or style that we have on Flipboard, so that people who might be just getting going with social media can quickly find amazing content. There's an incredible amount of content on Twitter and on Facebook, for example, right now, or on Instagram or Flickr, and it's just hard to find. And so what we wanted to try to do was really become experts at curating. And so we've done that ourselves, and now we're trying to figure out how can we allow lots of other people to become experts at curating.
Now, this Red Couch is a part of that content creation media company thing you're doing here. Yeah. Where else are you going to be around town during South by?
Well, we're going to be all over Austin this coming week. It's a really exciting conference. I mean, it actually reflects a lot of what social media is all about. It's incredibly distributed. You have lots of things going on. I like what you said earlier, your advice about experiencing South by. The key is to just appreciate the place that you're at the moment.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, that's kind of what we try to do with Flipboard too. It's like there's so much stuff, but if we can find you something good, it's nice to be able to sit back with your iPad, just relax and just enjoy the stuff that your friends are sharing with you.
Well, I'd still like to see that sort of time-shifting thing we talked about before.
Yeah,
so let's hopefully, and I'm happy to talk to you about more stuff. I'm a big fan, I'm a user of the product, and it's an honor to talk to you. So thank you so much for joining us, Mike.
Thank you for having me.
And this is Chris Heuer from Social Media Clubhouse, together with the co-founder of Flipboard, Mike McCue. And we're very happy you all could join us, and we'll look forward to seeing you more in a few minutes.